All the disrespect before you play back, button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day, a beautiful weekend of buttons that need to be checked. Thank you for tuning in one more time. It is early, well, at least the time that I'm recording this, but we are here. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. We got at least 2 hot stories today, so we's about to check it. Maybe 2 episodes, but first, let's just focus on this one. So without further ado, let's get these hot buttons. Let's go. All right, first up for the impossible updated Dragon Ball FighterZ buttons that need to be checked. The community's like, what the hell is really going on? Are we actually gonna get an update to this dead game? This game that we've been done, forgot about? Is it still alive? Is we gonna get a part 2? Either way, picking it up right here. So Hype right here, who's a dedicated fighters page, posted this saying, Battle Hour next year, description from DB official site, there will be a special stage showcasing the latest information on Dragon Ball FighterZ, and Dragon Ball Super Card Game Masters. And then he just says, interesting. You see the banner right here? If you go down, people is reacting like, yo, what? Or FighterZ 2? We've been talking about FighterZ 2 for a while now, and 1% chance, 99% faith. And then, yeah, the memes keep going, the excitement, the hope, very interesting, excited to see what this looks like. Yeah, so you see the feelings, you catch the vibes. Even on the next page, people right here are kind of reacting, or the post engagements, I should say. How back are we, guys? Continuing on. Imagine right now, it cuts to black and the number 4 fades in. The 4 shifts to the right, making room on the left for the letters to slide into the screen and make it a full sentence. Fighters pass 4, zooms into the 4 and fades into black. We hear one more bonus. Damn, we creative, eh? Dude done painted the whole scene. All right, continuing on, Team Cope. Damascus says, I refuse to show excitement. I will not fall for it. The fighters news will be that everybody gets free 10K Zeddy in the game. That's all, Team Cope. And I get it. People don't want to get their hopes up too high. But damn, it is kind of strange that we're getting this now. And don't expect a random in-game currency. In fact, expect FighterZ 2.0 or Dragon Ball FighterZ Super even. I wonder where they're getting their updates from. And then one more season of FighterZ. I got one more in me, and announce FighterZ 2, and I'll get back into fighting games. And then this reaction right here saying, FighterZ getting any attention from the developers after all this time is so unlikely, but glad it's still getting represent. What the fuck? But look, if you go to the website, the one that they were talking about, bam, you see it right here. Hold on, let's see if we can find it. Boom, 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 boom. Right here. Here you go. It looks like April 18th and the 19th of next year. Damn, that's quite a ways away. Next year. Maybe they drop 2. What are y'all thinking, man? I know the community has been begging for it. There's been so much controversy with this damn game when it officially died and all this other stuff. I couldn't even tell you, like, doing the news, if I could freaking talk this morning. Doing the news, I gotta tell you, like, I look up certain stories, I kind of look up certain threads, I see what the pulse of the community is when it comes to social media. I don't see anybody talking about this game anymore. You might see a post here and there, but it's not anywhere like it was. And obviously, this game is pretty much seen its better days. But what I have seen is anytime this game is mentioned, or when it was at the end of life, people wanted a part 2 so bad. When it first dropped, I remember Dirty Low was my roommate at the time, and we played it a little bit, and I mean, the shit played wonderful. It was like, hey, we're so hyped. I remember sitting in Evo when it was Goichi versus Sonic Fox. I was there in the arena. It was a big thing. Anyway, that's where it lies right now. April of next year. How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, next up for the official cast of the Street Fighter movie coming out next year. Some people, including Maximilian, don't know who the hell these people are, buttons that need to be checked. Now, okay, this is the reason why I just said that. I watched Maximilian react to this yesterday. I'll put his link down below if you want to watch it. He did not know 95% of the cast. He even said, just so you know, y'all, I don't know who these people are, like most of them. I was surprised that he didn't, right? Because I thought he kept up with wrestling and stuff like that, but I guess not. The only ones he knew that I remember was 50 Cent and Jason Momoa. He didn't know Andrew Schultz or the wrestlers or anything. Okay, now I didn't know some of them as well, but we're about to go over it because now we have the official cast. Not only that, we got the official reaction from the FGC. Not only that, we got the highest reaction of the FGC as far as who they went crazy for the most. I was actually surprised about this. So we're about to unpack it. Let's go. Right here, starting with Andrew Koji is Ryu. I like this one. I just like Andrew Koji. I don't know if it's gonna, I would think that's gonna be okay. I do know Andrew. I remember the first time I reacted to the cast, which was the only time I ever did it. I think it was only 40 or 50% full. So we still had a lot of people to get casted. But Andrew was, and I remember saying him, I loved his performance on Warrior. I think it was on Netflix. It was like originally a script written by Bruce Lee, and I believe he plays Bruce Lee's character in the show, and I love it. I'm a fan. Check it out, Warrior, if you haven't checked it out so far. Continuing on, Noah Centineo, I feel like I'm butchering his name, as Ken. I can kind of see that. I've seen him in movies before. He's a good actor. As far as the Ken role, I guess I'm a little confused because he's a young kid, and you'll notice too, the more we go on, it doesn't seem like everybody's the same age. Like, all these people should be the same age for the most part, right? Not like Dalsum and stuff, but you know what I'm talking about. For the most part, Ken and Ryu should be around the same age. This, to me, this is a young kid, right? I don't know, maybe in his 20s or something like that. But, I mean, okay, not the worst. And then going on right here, check it out. Is it Kalina? Kalina right here as Chun. Now, first, I was like, okay, pretty girl, right? Pretty face. Actress, I believe, I can't remember exactly what she's in, but then I thought maybe she's a little too slim. Look at this right here. Okay, pretty girl, but I was like, just hear me out. Is Chun really, we need big leg Chun. We need some muscle tone Chun, not just like pretty, but not just, straight up and down. But then, I see she's putting some work in. Hold on, somebody done posted this right here. The Legacy of Nerds post, check it out. It looks like the same actress is currently in the gym getting ready for the role. Let her cook. Hold on, I take back everything I just said. Let her cook, y'all. It looked like she's working on an Oscar performance. No, this might be a breakout performance of the year. Like I said, I take it all back. She working on the role of a lifetime right here. Let her cook. No. I take it back. Perfect casting. Let's see what happens. That's what I say. Let's see what happens. Let's not be judgy. I'm not going to judge somebody. Let her do her thing. Bless you, sweetheart. Bless you. Do your thing. And your preparation from the role is very important. It's very important. So anyway, Oscar-worthy performance, and you haven't even done the role yet. So anyway, let's continue. Oh, and before we move on, check this out. If you notice on the post that I've done so far, underneath, it'll show how many likes these actors got for their casting. Right now, you've either had 1,000 likes or 1.4. She got 1.4 and the first guy got 1.4. That's been the highest right now. But anyway, FGC is very opinionated. They're responding saying she'll get there as long as she doesn't skip leg day, and she better have those thick legs. And yeah, okay, she's starting to shape up pretty good for Chun-Li. Continuing on right here, we got Cody Rhodes as Guile. He was not casted as Guile the last time we were doing this, but now he is Cody Rhodes. Lesson. How old is Cody Rhodes for you wrestling fans out there? Now check this out. I watched wrestling back in the day. Hell, I watched Glow back in the day. Y'all don't know about no damn Glow. What y'all know about some gorgeous ladies of wrestling? That shit's a TV show on Netflix. That's pretty good too. You should check it out. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, and I watched WWF. All right, so once I got older, I moved to Texas, I fell out of wrestling, right? I shifted to UFC. I'm a big UFC nerd, like I love me some MMA, and of course, FGC. And then I'll dabble in some sports here and then. But as far as like WWE, overseas wrestling and stuff like that, I fell out of it for years. So a lot of these guys that are mainstream, I know of them, but I really don't know them. I haven't sat down and watched their matches or been to an event or something like that. But Cody Rhodes, I've seen him before, but is he Guile? How y'all feeling about that? Is he Guile? Well, shit, the community loved it. Check this out. 7.3 thousand likes. 7.3. Damn. So apparently the people out there is really responding to this. I thought that was the highest, but it's not, because there's one more that's higher than that. Check this out. Continuing on. Orville Peck is Vega. First, I'm not gonna lie, this has 1.1 thousand. I didn't know who the hell, I thought he was a wrestler. He has a freaking mask on. Apparently he's a country singer that just wears a mask. He's a masked country singer. And I guess they booked him for the role because he wears a mask. Is that all it takes? Like, oh, you wear a mask already? Cool. Hey, we're gonna save budget. We're gonna save. I was about to say we're gonna save money on the budget, and I said budget. The hell? Hey, we're gonna save money on the budget because this dude comes with his own mask. Is that what we were thinking? Is that what's going on here? I don't know. Maybe he pulls it off. Hell, it's Vega. I mean, we'll see. But that had 1.1 thousand. Continuing on right here, 50 Cent. This is a lot of the ones people was talking about, or a lot of the actor that people were talking about. Who doesn't know 50 Cent? A lot of people saying he might be too old for the role. That's why I said, how old are all these? It seems like we got so many different ages right now, but maybe makeup goes a long way. I don't know. I think he's like legit 50 at this point, but this one had 2.1 thousand likes. So not the worst, right? Continuing on though, Jason Momoa as Blanca. I mean, it's Jason Momoa, big name, big actor. If you just look at his damn face, he does kind of have like that, like if we were casting, what's that, is it called Lady the Beast? No, what is that shit called where the girl is singing to the instruments and the objects of the house and the beast locked her up, remember? And then the beast turns into a handsome prince at the end of the movie. What is that movie called? So anyway, that one has 2.5 thousand likes. So once again, people feeling it like they feeling 50. Continuing on right here, Vidjawala. He is Dawson. No disrespect, I have no idea how to eat those letters. They don't vibe in my mouth. I put that name in my mouth and it was like a blender. So I'm sorry, Vidyut Jamwal. Okay, I think that was close. He's playing Sim. I've never seen this actor before. No disrespect to him. I'm sure he's wonderful. They gotta do some makeup. They gotta make up their ass off, but I'm assuming they were gonna do that for anybody. That has 1.3 thousand likes. Continuing on right here, we have Oliver Richards, is that how you say his name, as Geef. Now, upon first look, I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea who he is. I guess he's Geef-ish in the face, but why does my man look like Scott Hoying from Pentatonics? That was my first thought. Why does this dude right here look like he belongs in some Pentatonics? That was my first thought. But when I actually looked him up, check this out. He's a giant. The dude is like a 7'2", world's biggest weightlifter. Holy shit, this is our Geef. I mean, they're making Geef a damn, they're making him a Hugo. That's how big Geef is gonna be. How y'all feeling about this cast right here? This dude is massive. All right, continuing on. Oh, wait. Let me go back real quick. How many did that get? That got 1,000 likes. So definitely not the highest, not the worst, but it's tied for the lowest right now. And then we got, is that Haruki Goto? Is that how you say his name? As E Honda. I assumed he was like martial arts or a wrestler. Turns out he is a famous Japanese wrestler, I guess ex-champion as well, and he is Honda. This one has almost 3,000 likes. So it shows people know who he is, they rock with who he is, and he is Honda. How you feeling about that? This man is Honda. I think I got a picture of him. Yeah, here he goes. This is our E Honda. He's pretty stacked, man. This is Honda. How you feeling about that? Do you think Honda should be bigger, or do you think this man's gonna kill it? So far though, the reactions seem pretty good. And then we got this man, David Gastamalchian, is that how you say his name, as M. Bison. My only problem with this dude is he's a great actor, but he's pretty, like, he's always like the devious, nerdy, kind of skinny, thin guy. You know what I'm saying? I never took him as like the head honcho evil villain. Maybe they buff him up or do something, you know, because we're used to Bison. Like, this is him. And I'm used to him being like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, like a Marilyn Manson kind of puny. And that's not me disrespecting him, not at all. I'm just saying this is who he is. And he's a great actor, like I said. But this is the character roles he usually plays, right? And then Bison is this big, buffy, meaty, head honcho calling the shots type of shit. So how do y'all feel about that casting? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Let me look back to see what the ratio was. Oh, 1.6 thousand. So it wasn't the worst. 1.6 thousand for the likes. And continuing on, Roman Reigns as a coma. Check out Roman. 8.8 thousand. Talk to me. This is the highest rated. Y'all done spoke. The community done spoke. They want some Roman Reigns as a Kuma. 8.8. Check out the picture. Does he not look like a Kuma already? I mean, they gonna save money on the makeup. Shit, this dude looked like a Kuma. Looked like he could be a damn brother or a son or something like that. He got the DNA already in him. So listen, also him, same thing with Cody Rhodes. Like, I knew who he was. I've seen fucking clips of him and stuff like that. But since I don't watch wrestling like that, no, I'm not aware of his work. But holy shit, the damn resemblance. Like I said, it ain't gonna take much to make his ass look like Akuma. And I think even on Max videos, they were like, Akuma doesn't talk that much anyway. But Andrew Schultz as Dan. Holy shit, I wouldn't have guessed this one, but they got him. And Dan is a goofy character anyway. Andrew is a big comedian. I would think he could pull this off. I'm a fan of Andrew Schultz. I watch his podcast, his stand-up. I actually think he's a good actor. But anyway, he's doing the damn thing. He's in the movie. I don't even know what the hell the theme for this movie is going to be. Is it going to be a spoof? Is it all going to be funny? Like, what the hell are they going to do with it? It's kind of weird casting at this point, but it gets weirder. Hold on. Andrew had 1,000 likes. So does the community not even know who he is? Or are they just not feeling the casting? But then check this out. Eric Andre as Don look at, who the hell is Don? This, though, has 2,000 likes. Eric in there. This is like the background promoter, right? Something like that. And then we got Mel Garrison as Cammy. I don't know who she is, but if I look at the pictures, this one has 1.3 thousand. Okay, if I look at the pictures, this is her. I've seen her before. I just don't know exactly in what. Very pretty face. She's not a blonde, but obviously they can give her blonde hair for that. How you feeling? This is our Cammy right here. How you feeling about that? On hers, she had that 1.3 thousand likes. And then continuing is that Raina. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, but she's somebody by the name of Julie. This is another character. I'm like, where the hell did Julie come from? And I remember her, y'all, from I think it was Cobra Kai, Netflix. She was like the bad guy on the final season. I want to say it was like the final tournament, like that. Very young girl. I think she's also a content creator or something like that. Let me see if I can pull her up. Yeah, this is her. Very young. Here, I think this is Cobra Kai. So, how we feeling about that? How many was on that? That was 1.3. So yeah, not really sure about that casting. And then we got fucking Alexander Volkanovsky as Joe. Who the hell is Joe? And Alexander is casted. Are we just like pulling shit out of our ass right now? I love some Volk. I love Alexander Volkanovsky. He is a legend in UFC. He's still competing. He's still trying to be the champion. You know what I'm saying? He still can throw them things. So either way, that's the casting. People are responding saying Julie is from Alpha 3, at least PlayStation. She's one of Bison's doll. Joe is from Street Fighter 1. No idea about Don though, and I guess this is Don right here. He's in the back. There you see him right there. Others like this movie is going to be hilarious or can't wait to pay money and laugh about how bad it is. And then, Zangief casting is actually goated. He was known as the Dutch Giant, 7'2", 320 pounds, pure muscle. He's in season 3 of Reacher, and he's great in it. It's so weird that Street Fighter movie only used WWE wrestlers when Capcom themselves clearly prefers partnering with AEW and marketing for the actual game. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, we got so many damn wrestlers in this movie. It's like, what the hell's really going on? They're just gonna promote the hell out of it through the WWE. And continuing on saying, honestly, if all Akuma does is quietly or a farm, I think Roman can handle it. And I'm convinced it's a tax write-off. And oh man, they're gonna promo this movie during WWE matches, aren't they? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And then there it is. How y'all feeling? What the hell is going on with this casting? Let me know. And that it is, Butt Check family. Definitely let me know how you are feeling, man. I appreciate you guys stopping by today. We had a hell of a one. I'm gonna do my best to post 2, but if not, this is good enough. So thank you guys for everything, man. I will see you soon. What's happening with this casting? Do you think it's gonna be more of a funny movie? Do you think, fucking the Mortal Kombat movie is gonna be coming around the same time now, right? That they pushed it. It was supposed to come out next month. Now they pushed it to next year. This one comes out, I don't know, sometime next year. So I don't know. If it's side by side with MK, I don't know. MK seems like it's gonna be more serious. So anyway, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm guessing. How y'all feeling? Thank you guys for the amazing love. I will see you soon. As always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all. Peace. Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe. Damn, look like she's working on an Oscar, huh? This, like I said, this might be Oscar worthy. It looked like she's working on a Golden Globe. It looked like she's working on 2 Golden Globes. You see what I'm saying? Look like she's working on 2 Golden Globes, back to back together. They're gonna give the Golden Globe award to they're gonna tape them together and they're gonna give them like that's. I said 2 Golden Globes. You get it, man. I don't need to do this. Anyway.